Welcome back to another video here, folks. We are in a 2024 Nissan Rogue, and I'm going to show you a full tutorial of the new 2024 Nissan Connect touchscreen. So if you've just bought your Nissan, you're probably wondering how to use this screen. We're going to go through all the ins and outs to help you become the master. So now this car has the new Google built in. So we're going to go through all that and show you how to use the Google built in, set up your phone. There's Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. We've done a full tutorial of how to set those things up, which we'll link in the description below. So if you want to learn how to use your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, check out those videos. But let's start with the full tutorial of this screen. So right now I'm on the home screen, and you can see I have my Google Maps, my radio, and here is my phone connections. And you can swipe over here. I can see there's more other widgets here, like my connections. There's my drivers and my apps. And one more screen over, there's my Alexa. So if you want to change around your widgets here, you can change around your widgets. See, I can adjust my audio widgets. I can change my user profiles. But let's start, and we'll just go through this right in order. Let's start with the navigation, which is this kind of pin button here. There, it's going to open up my Google Maps. And if you've used Google Maps on your phone or on your computer, it's very easy to use. You can type in addresses here. If I want to type in something like take me to a Dunkin', I guess I need to learn how to spell Dunkin'. Shows how Canadian I am. We don't really go to Dunkin' Donuts very often.
It's time for Tim's.
If I want to find a Dunkin' Donuts, there, I just type it in, and here it's going to pop up. The closest one is in Niagara Falls, 23 minutes away. I punch that in, and then I can hit this, navigate, and there it's going to pop up. So lots to do here, guys. You can see the view. If I see my turn list here, here's all my turns. It will show alternate routes. I can go to my route options if I want to avoid highways, avoid tolls. But really, this is the main route. If I want to add a pinpoint, I can see where I'm going here. And I can add maybe a stop. If I want to add a stop using this search button, you can search along the route. Hey, I want to get gas along the way. Let's get gas. And then here you can see there's different gas stations close to the Dunkin' Donuts or on the way without a detour. This is going to be the one that doesn't have the detour. So very easy to use the Google Maps. Now maybe you don't want to punch it all in and you want to use the voice commands. See, I can just hit this microphone. Take me to Dunkin' Donuts.
Got it. There's a Dunkin' 24 kilometers away.
And there you go, it pops up. So this is easier when you're driving. You don't have to put your hands on the screen or take your eyes off the road. You can just use the voice commands. So that's really easy. You can play around with your settings here. Here it tells me if I want to turn on or off the traffic updates. I would recommend you turn them on in case there's an accident. You can see the satellite view, which is pretty neat. Pretty much anything you can do on your phone, you can do right on the screen here, right? So you can download the map so that it doesn't use any internet connection. But really, this Google is really nice to use in terms of that feature. So that's kind of your GPS and navigation. Comment if you guys have questions about that. But let's jump into the radio system. So if you're a music guy like me, you're going to want to listen to the radio. That's right here, pushing this button. There's different sources: FM, Sirius satellite, AM, Bluetooth. I can plug a USB in and play music from the USB and Apple CarPlay. Or if you sync your Amazon Alexa account, you can play music through your Amazon Alexa. So let's start with the Sirius satellite radio. Here it is here. Oh, I'm a big classic rewind guy. There you go. You can see it comes on there. And if you like the different stations, you can just skip through the stations here and your presets using these buttons here. If I want to save this as a preset, once I'm on the station, there you go. I can just click and hold. And here I can skip through all the channels. Oh, do I want to go to country music? I can just go and find a country station or a different station that I like. There we go, Kenny Chesney. Now, if I want to save that as a preset, you can see I can have multiple presets here. Here they're showing 5. Here's another 5. Here's another 5. And here's another 5. So if I want to save it, I just click and hold. and then it's saved in this set of 5. So that's how you scroll through your stations. It's pretty seamless and easy. There's also categories. So maybe you want to listen to comedy stations. If I click this categories, here I can browse through the categories: music, sports, talk. And here it's going to show all the talk stations. So there's my comedy stations coming up right there. Maybe you're a sports fan, you can go to sports, and this is mainly your music here, right? Now the FM kind of works the same. If you're not a satellite radio guy or you don't have the subscription, you can use the FM. And then here it's just looking to connect to the radio to use the location, but we'll just use the digital stations here. And it works the same way. You can just browse through your station. Again, I'm a classic rock guy, so I'm gonna go to 107.1 here. And here it's gonna pop up. And there it is. Now, if you want to save this as a preset, you just hit this heart. And now it's saved as a favorite up here. And I can go to my favorites, and there you can see it saved. So it's a little different from the satellite radio, but pretty easy to use. You can change your music settings here in general, sound, and here I can change like my bass, treble, and all those things. You can see where it comes out of the car. Let's say my kids are sleeping in the back. I can put it on just the front speakers. Let's say the kids want to listen to something that I'm tired of hearing. I can just put it in the back so it's a little quieter in the front. All different ways you can control the settings here. That's our radio. Let's talk about the phone here. Probably everybody's fun thing. We're going to connect to a phone. So you can see I have my Google Pixel right in my hand here. I'm going to go to my Bluetooth settings, and then I'm going to go pair new device. As long as I'm on this screen, I'm going to hit pair new device. Here it pops up my Rogue. So I'm going to click my Rogue. Boom. Just like that, it's going to hit pair. You want to hit allow so it acts your contacts. Because this is a demonstrator vehicle, I'm not going to sync my contacts just yet. But there we go. Now you can see it's connected. It's also asking me now to start Android Auto. If I want to start Android Auto, there's wireless Android Auto. So I find now that it has this Google Assistant, you don't really need the Android Auto because it has the maps right on the screen. It's got the phone already synced. Those are really the main things I use for Android Auto. But again, we did a full tutorial, which the link is in the description below if you guys want to see how to connect to the Android Auto. This is how we are connected now. So I've showed you how to add the device. You can add other devices if you want to have multiple devices connected. Now, if I want to play music from my phone, I can just go to my music and go to that source, get rid of this, and then here, Bluetooth. And it's gonna come up once I connect through my Spotify, like I can grab a song on Spotify, or I can even go here. See, I was listening to Chael Sonnen on Joe Rogan. There it is. Now it's playing right from my YouTube video. It's playing the YouTube video right on the phone. So it will only play the audio. It won't play the video. But there you can see that. Now let's talk about making calls. So making calls, you're mainly going to want to use the voice commands, especially if you're driving. So there's a button right on the wheel here. And now that my phone's connected, I can just say, call Dunkin' Donuts.
You've got several choices.
So there it's going to bring up all the Dunkin' Donuts. Yes.
Calling Dunkin'.
There we go. Now it's going to call the Dunkin' Donuts. If they're saved in the address, in your address book, and you sync your contacts. Hey, how's it going? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, we're calling from a Nissan Rogue in Canada. How's the quality?
Okay, please. Who is this? What's your operating number?
She's not in the mood to talk.
Boring conversation anyway.
But obviously you can see how the voice commands work pretty easily. Now if you just want to call manually, you can go here and you can go keypad, punch it in. If you have your phone book listed, it will pop up all your contacts from your phone book. You see it's asking me to allow my contacts, but I don't want it to allow. Favorites, you can save different favorites. text messages are all in here. Again, I didn't sync my text messages for privacy purposes. You guys don't need to know who I'm texting.
So forget about it, cuz.
But your text messages will come up here too, and it's very easy to respond to the text messages. So I'm here to answer your comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new and we helped you figure out this screen, hit us up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.